What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for I apologize right now. I can't do this without a rant. I'm sorry. But special episode Connected Franchise, off-season stage 6, advanced week next week is preseason 1. That's critical for you to remember during this video. Preseason week 1 is the next step. Now, when I looked at this, and I'm going to go back and do a whole video on the offseason, but I said, geez, that's funny. LeGarrette Blount, my halfback, Josh Gordon, my wide receiver. What a funny subliminal. What other chuckles could EA have in store for me? Let me go look at these other rosters. So I scroll down. I don't have to go far. I find the Giants, and I want to talk to you guys about this because this right here shows me all the problems in this game mode. Drew Brees, 39 years old, gets a $14.5 million deal to replace Eli Manning, 37, which means the heir apparent Davis Webb, who would have been drafted to become the new franchise quarterback, learned behind Eli, is never going to see the field because he's got two nearly 40-year-old quarterbacks in front of him. And that's an awful lot of money to spend on a quarterback that you really don't need. Now, I'll give you a pass on these 4 halfbacks. I'll give you a pass on the fullback. I'll give you a pass on this 6 wide receiver set that you come out with. They did keep Beckham and Shepard. Looks okay. But why does a team need 5 tight ends? Especially when you look at how this impacts the roster numerically. I mean, there's 4 left tackles, okay? So 5 tight ends, 4 left tackles, 1 left guard. That doesn't make any sense from a team building standpoint, from a team structure standpoint. And to me, it's because when I look at what the game does, it generates who is overall the best and are they better than who we have. So Drew Brees is a free agent. He's better than our quarterback. We need to go get him. And you don't have rosters ever being built the correct way doing that. So here's another prime example on defense. 4 left side linebackers, 3 middle linebackers, 1 right side linebacker. So you don't have a backup right side linebacker. So if Jarvis Jones gets hurt or even has to come out for a play, you're going to pillage your middle linebacker, your left side linebackers to just bring someone in the game. And that's not how teams in the real world build structure. There's also no kicker. There's no kicker on this team. Preseason is a week away. There's a punter, Brad Wing, but there's no kicker. And the frustration here is I did this before. I showed it to you guys before, and the feedback was, oh, you had a setting off. Oh, you messed up somehow. Oh, you were supposed to sign the kickers and you didn't. Listen, I am the owner of the Colts in this franchise. The Giants is being completely operated through the computer. The other issue that I have here is there's people in this community that will tell you if you don't like the game, don't play the game. If you don't like the game, don't buy the game. Simple as that. We're never going to get better with that mindset. This, to me, shouldn't be acceptable to anyone. I mean, in fairness, the Giants don't even have a full team to put out on the field right now. And if that's asking for too much, someone needs to let me know what the new standard is. If it's asking too much to actually start a franchise and play against 31 other teams that actually can put out a full roster without me having to go in and manipulate what happens, you let me know. Because I'm not asking for a whole lot in my opinion. Now, for years, I've sat here and I've done gameplay videos on things that have never been fixed. This year, I decided, let me talk about some of the other things that never got fixed, like Connected Franchise. These are things year in and year out that have been issues. And the response from the community has been, we don't know how hard it is to make a game, and we don't know how little can be done in a dev cycle. Well, here's what I do know. In my heart, I know that if CFM was a microtransaction-based game and people had to pay money to do this, these issues would be fixed. And that's where all the frustration in this video comes from. Because it's not a game mode that makes them microtransaction money. So in my opinion, it hasn't actually been given the dedication, the resolution, and the fixes that other game modes have. And anyone that wants to tell me that I'm wrong can go back and look at this giant squad of 5 tight ends, 4 left tackles, 1 left guard, 1 right linebacker, and no kickers. And tell me, oh no, they put good time, they put dedication, they put effort into it. Love to know your guys' thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. Back in the week with more commentary.